Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn about fractions. So we can define a fraction as a number that represents a part of the whole. And this fraction can be written in the form of a by b or a over b, where a is the numerator and b is the denominator. The numerator represents the part that you have, and the denominator represents how many equal parts the whole is divided into. So this fraction, there are a few different operations that we do for a fractions, that addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So compared to addition and subtraction, multiplication and division is quite simple. So since it's simple, we can go forward with multiplication. So the first topic is multiplication of fractions. We can take an example of a by b or a over b multiplied with d by e. That is the two different fractions that we are taking, which is equal to, we can multiply the numerator together and multiply the denominator together, which will give you a multiplied by d divided by b multiplied by e. So we can do an example question for this one. So for example, 1 divided by 2 into 4 by 3. So these are the two fractions. So we are doing the numerator multiplication and denominator multiplication. That is 1 multiplied into 4 divided by 2 multiplied into 3, which will give you 4 by 6, which is 2 by 3. Next, we are going forward with division. Division is also similar to multiplication. So we can take the same variables as examples, a by b divided by c by d. So these are the two fractions. So in multiplication, we have done the direct multiplication of numerator and denominator. But here we are doing the cross multiplication, which is the numerator of first fraction into denominator of second fraction divided by denominator of first fraction into numerator of second fraction. So which will give you a multiplied into d divided by b multiplied into c. This is what the result of fraction look like. So for example, we can take an example of a by b, the first fraction as 3 by 2, and c by d, the second fraction as, we can take it as 2 by 5. So these are the two fractions that we are going to divide. So we can see a by b divided by c by d, which will be 3 by 2 divided by 2 by 5. So we can do the cross multiplication as we have done for variables. That will give you 3 multiplied into 5 divided by 2 multiplied into 2, which will be 15 divided by 4. So that will be the answer. Quite simple. And next we go forward with the addition and subtraction. First one is addition, which is quite different compared to multiplication and division. So we can take the same variables, a by b as first fraction plus c by d as second fraction. So we can assume a by b plus c by d as two different variables, that is x and y. So I will say x will be, that's the numerator of the resulting fraction, will be numerator of first fraction multiplied by denominator of second fraction plus denominator of first fraction into numerator of second fraction. So which will be a multiplied by d plus b multiplied by c. This will be your numerator, and your denominator y, resulting denominator y, will be just denominator being multiplied by each other, that is b multiplied into d. So this will be your resulting fraction. So a multiplied by d plus b multiplied by c by b multiplied by d will be your resulting fraction. So we can go over with an example for this addition operation. So we can take examples as 3 by 2 plus 2 by 5. These are the two fractions that we are going to add. So we can do the cross multiplication just like what we did for variables. That will be 3 multiplied by 5 plus, we can cross multiply the numerators and denominators, plus 2 multiplied by 2, which will be the denominator of first and numerator of second. Whole divided by the denominator being multiplied by each other, which will be 2 multiplied into 5. Easy, which will become 15 plus 4 divided by 10, which will result into 19 divided by 10. Easy. So next we can go over with subtraction, which is kind of similar to addition. So we can again take the same two examples, same two variables, that is a by b as first fraction subtracted from c by d. So a by b minus c by d, which will be equal to x by y, just like we took for addition, where x will be equal to a into d, just like we did for addition, and the operation will be minus because it's subtraction, and the second part will be c or b multiplied with c. Okay, b multiplied with c. Oh, sorry, it's d actually. It's a multiplied by the numerator of first into denominator of second, and denominator of first into numerator of second. Sorry, my mistake. And y, the denominator will be b multiplied with d. The two denominators being multiplied together, b into d. So our resulting fraction will be a by b minus c by d equal to a into d minus b into c, whole divided by b into d. That will be our resulting fraction. So we can do an example for this question also. For example, we can take 2 divided by 3 minus 1 divided by 2, which will be equal to, we are cross multiplying the numerators and denominators and putting minus sign, which will be 2 into 2 minus 3 into 1, or 1 into 3, 3 into 1, whole divided by 3 into 2, denominators being multiplied together. So the resulting value will be 4 minus 3 by 6, which will be 1 by 6. Easy. See you on next video. Bye.